Hello and welcome to the show. This is The Entrepreneur. My name is Paul K. Mwaura. We're here in the lower streets of Nairobi to meet a young man who is in the manufacturing of clothing. So join me as we learn more from him. Robert, how are you doing? Good, good. Introduce yourself to us. Let us know who you are and what you do.
My name is Robert Yoko, co-director Cool Black Enterprises. Our main business, we deal with hoodies, sweatshirts, collar jackets, manufacturing of also apparels like overalls, aprons, and also deal with branding, and also come up with strategies how we can make staff uniform companies look fashionable.
Before you got into this, were you involved in something else, employment, or what was this?
I'm a graduate of actuarial science. So I was employed at Make Insurance for like 3 months. I was doing underwriting. I was in the underwriting, then I did risk analysis. Then I quit to start this business. Actually, it started in second year. It was a great hassle because trying to balance books and biashara, it was a great hassle. So I started in second year, JQuat. My parents were against it at all. They didn't want me to do any form of business. So it was a great hassle trying to balance both books and business. But that's why when I finished Form 4, I had to be employed. When I finished fourth year, I had to be employed first for 3 months. But the day before I quit, I sat my mom down. I told her, "Hey, mom, I need to quit because every day I used to come home with migraines, headaches because I didn't love the job." So I told her I need to quit. I need to do something that I love.
And how much do you get to inject in, when starting this company as the initial capital?
We started with 3,000 Kenyan shillings. We started at a company called Polonit. They were the first guys to actually make for us t-shirts. At that time, we didn't use to make for ourselves anything. We went there, talked to that. It was Amwindi, I can't remember his name. Talked to him. He's a nice guy. So we had 3,000 bob. So he even laughed at first because we like dealing with bulk. So he looked at us. With that 3,000 bob, he gave us products for 3,000. They all backfired. Our first business was a backfire because what we made at that time was not accepted in the market. So there were V-necks, they were kind of light material. We thought people will accept summer t-shirts. So the problem with Kenyans, the moment you bring them a light material, they were like, this t-shirt is light. This t-shirt is light. So actually even the stock, till today we have them. We have that 3,000 investment worth of t-shirts till today. Yeah.
You mentioned that you lost all your first capital. Then how did you get to bounce back into what you're having right now?
How we bounced back? We just entered back to our savings. We just entered back to our savings and actually borrowed some loan to me and my partner, to our parents. Just a soft loan.
You can detail to us, product by product of, what you produce here or manufacture here at Cool Black Enterprises.
After realizing the t-shirt market already has its big dogs, so it's said to major in something called sweatshirts, hoodies, collar jackets, and what I'm wearing now, the cool neck. We started with the sweatshirts. It was a great hassle because first introducing it to Kenya was hard because of Gikomba. Gikomba produces, they bring them at 200 shillings, and us we're producing at, maybe that time we're producing at around 700, 800. So before convincing somebody buy a sweatshirt with 800 bob, it was a great hassle. So we were like, buy this because it's new. We made it from scratch. We're making it from your own fitting. But at first it was a great hassle. But after some time, people started accepting because you wear it, you feel it's new. See a Gikomba.
Starting by outsourcing, the first products that you started with, and now you have machines and you have a factory, you have a store, you have a selling point. How was that transition, and how did you get to buy more machines?
The transition has been hectic. Actually, I can say it has been smoothened by my partner. She's like the brains of the company. She actually comes up with so many ideas. Sometimes I'm even bored because she can, in a week, she might want us to have a meeting 4 times, 5 times. Maybe I want to continue marketing. She's more in the strategizing part. So what I can say, It has been smoothed by my partner, but it has been hard because you see, let's begin with stock. The moment you bring in stock, it has to move. The moment it's laying in the shelf, it means it's not moving, and you have employees to have to pay. You see, so if stock is not moving, it means you're paying employees out of your pockets. So every day is a new challenge because you need to look for new markets, you need to look for new strategies, you need to look for how to improve your products. You need to how to convince more companies how to get out of Nairobi County, go to other counties, how to finish Gikomba. It's hard. Every day is just a new challenge.
You know, with the kind of production that you're doing here, the knitting, the manufacturing and all that, so where is your factory based?
We have a store at Githurai, and we have the same workshop at Githurai. They are around the same place. So when we buy materials, we usually buy materials, take it to our store. Then we transport maybe like 10 rolls to our workshop. Then from there we do the manufacturing according to orders and according to how orders are coming in, yeah, and stock on the shelf. So whenever the stock goes down, we restock.
Production is quite big, you know, starting from the tailoring, the knitting and all that, to the printing of the products that you have. You definitely have created employment. How many people have you going to employ so far, both in the factory and in your store?
So far, at my printing workshop, I have like 4 employees. I'm also unemployed, plus me is 5. And at my knitting, I have another 4 employees. But I have casuals, like another 4. With people who come, maybe time to package, time to cut the strings, time to deliver. Yeah, so in total, let's say I have permanently 10 employees and maybe 4 casuals.
And who do you target to sell to, you know, these hoodies, the college jackets and all?
In business, generally, these retail clients, they actually pay for rent, and they usually maybe pay for the employees. But when you deal with companies, that's where their whole business is, because they're the ones who make your bank look nice. Because after some time, you need to be buying, you need to be having a lot of materials out of stock. So you have all types of clients. We have the one-on-one clients, maybe the guys who want to look fashionable, and also we have the big clients, maybe like even you guys, KTN, yeah, and some DJs. We produce for a number of apparel companies. This is all about writing. It's about sitting a client down and explaining the vision of my product.
In a busy month, what did you say your production is, you know, of the sweatshirt, hoodies, t-shirts, everything combined?
Roughly in a month, we usually do a production maybe 500 sweatshirts, maybe 200 t-shirts, and maybe another 100 cool necks and 100 collar jackets.
Talking of the challenges you faced, you know, while doing this business, tell us some of them and how you've overcome them.
Actually, the expense is usually the biggest part, but apart from that, they like the products. Once you give them, they kind of get, they just keep on ordering. Yeah.
When it comes to marketing, what strategies do you get to use?
In marketing, we have the social media, the usual. Instagram, at Instagram we are at Cool Black Life, On Twitter, at the same at Cool Black Life, and Facebook, Cool Black, and then there's a full stop. And also there's the walk to walk, the usual one, how each and every company started in this world. Go to a company, knock a door, ask somebody, show your products. They usually ask for a proposal, so you just go when you've already researched the company. Maybe if it's Barclays, you research about Barclays, who's the marketing manager, how big is he. So when you're taking a sample, take his size. So when you give him his size, maybe it's an XL, you then tell me where it's. Most people after they wear that product, they're like, hey, bring 10 for my stuff. You see, so that's the oldest and the best way of marketing.
Somebody looking or, you know, shopping for a hoodie, a collar jacket, or any other where they need, they can go to so many places within Nairobi and outside Nairobi. How do you get to deal with competition?
No competition. Competition is there. Actual competition makes us work even harder. Because the moment I see maybe Masternit or Polonit making a t-shirt, we actually buy the t-shirt. I'll buy the t-shirt, look at how it has been knitted. Then as we come with our own design of t-shirts, like recently we never used to make t-shirts in bulk. Recently we started making t-shirts in bulk, but our t-shirts are different because from the neck rib, from the fitting, we are actually making them fit Kenyan. Because you know, most companies which are in Kenya right now that are doing knitting, their fittings are for the UK. The UK, they never. Everybody asks you, hey, are they UK fitting? Are they Chinese fitting? So, but what we are trying to do right now, we're trying to create a Kenya fitting, where when I tell you you're an Excel, you wear the T-shirt, you look like this thing has just fitted me perfectly. So, what we are trying to do, as we are trying to create the fashion brand of the production of the company, not just a promotional item.
And what are your future plans?
Future plans, we actually want to enter Nairobi Stock Exchange. We are actually discussing with my partner because this industry of knitting, actually we was doing research. It was destroyed some years ago, but now we are trying to revive it because we can create a lot of employment out of it. After that, we want to create a very big company. We want a very big company, maybe 50 tailors, another big company of branding, another 50 guys doing branding. Then we go to other counties, open small branches all over Kenya. In the end, we start exporting to other countries. We start wanting to become part of the GDP of Kenya.
Give advice to people watching you right now, especially young people, and encourage them to get into entrepreneurship or even into manufacturing for that matter.
Try come up with a way you can increase employment to the country, because we need more young guys who are ready to take this risk, who are ready to actually employ somebody, who are actually ready to not sleep. As much as how you like sleeping, partying, and these fun things the young guys like to do, the same way we should be able to love success. You should love success the same way. As the same way you go out and party, the same way you like to sleep, love the success like that. Let money not be the main factor that you're saying that this is why I cannot do this. Because there are several ways you can actually remove that hindrance by actually looking for partners, looking for an investor who might like your idea, and actually starting with one thing, selling it. Start with one thing, selling it. You cannot start with 1,000 things. It starts from somewhere.
We've come to the end of part 1 and we are taking a short commercial break, but when we return, we have another guest for you, so please don't go away.